trust to the American public remains low. As the president said yesterday, we're ready. We're ready for anything.
Ready for anything, says Vice President Mike Pence, the president's newly appointed leader of the coronavirus task force. Welcome to Full Circle. I'm Anderson Cooper. This comes on a day when a new case in California is being called a turning point by the state's public health director because the patient has no travel history to areas with a coronavirus outbreak and no known exposure here in the U.S. to people with the coronavirus. Now, that being said, the number of cases in the U.S., 60, is still relatively low compared to a handful of countries outside of China where the coronavirus really seems to be spreading. And mainland China still has the vast majority of worldwide cases at nearly 78,500.
It's going to transmit just like any other upper respiratory infection. So a lot of transmission through droplets from people spitting, coughing, and that's why it's really important to wash your hands, which is what everybody's been saying, because people are going to catch these respiratory viruses through their mouth, their nose, their eyes. And when it comes to the mask, that's really only going to be to prevent you from spreading the disease, not necessarily from preventing you from catching it, if that made any sense.
That's interesting. So people were wearing masks thinking that it's going to protect them from getting it. It won't. Why? Because if there's droplets in the air or droplets that land on them, it could go in their eyes?
Well, not only could it go in their eyes, but the droplets themselves that contain the virus could be a lot smaller than what the masks are going to protect against. And on top of that, if you're wearing a mask, but you're not practicing the other precautions like washing your hands, you're putting yourself at risk. So again, the masks are really only for people who are already sick to prevent them from spreading the droplets. The case in California is kind of raising the right alarms. It's telling us that there's possibility for community-based transmission, meaning people are spreading the virus without actually any travel history or not even knowing where they got it from. And that doesn't sound like a good scenario.